Hello, it's David with Octavision again. Right, so I've made my Charr character. Here we are. I apologise for the frame rate if it is a bit choppy on the. Be quiet, kitty. If it is a little bit choppy on the final movie, the game's not been optimised yet, so it's a little bit intense. I don't want you selected, Zargi. So if I go into options here, I'll go into my graphics options. You can see my computer's a little bit old. It's about 2.5 years old. Graphics card's a little bit old. I think it's a GTX 295. Only using DirectX 9. So yeah, I'm not getting the most out of my graphics, or maybe I am getting the most out of my graphics, but hopefully they'll optimize it so I can get it a little bit better. But even so, it still looks absolutely delicious. Even with low graphics, it is lovely. So one day, you know, in about 2 to 3 years, when I can get a new computer, I can imagine this will look delightful. So I'm not going to talk too much about the game yet. Oops. Very sorry, Guild Wars. I didn't mean to leave the tutorial area. I'm just going to run through the starting bit. Every race has a little starting area, which, well, I'm saying that I've done the human and the Norn ones, and with the amount of people on the beginners areas, they tend to go very quick. They last about 5-10 minutes. You'll run through, you'll whack some stuff, you'll do a little event, you'll kill a sort of boss. I think I've already seen the Charr one. You fight a big sort of ghost in a cave of some sort. So let's just run through that, and hopefully I can do another video over the weekend and talk about some of my thoughts on the game for anyone who cares. Okay, so let's get going. Bashing that gate for weeks. Okay, so there's my event. Fight your way to the front. I'm going to assume this is the front, and I also know this is the front because if we bring up the map, you can see in the mini-map in the corner, but if you bring up the map, this is an instanced area. You'll see this when you do your personal story. You'll go into an instanced version of the world, a particular part of the world, and all of the area in red is outside of that instance, and you don't have anything to do there. So it's very, very useful. It may sound like it's sort of, you know, boarding you in a little bit, but it keeps you on track, and it really does help. So let's go. If you saw the first video, I'm playing a warrior. I don't usually like to play warrior classes. I find them a little bit boring, but the Charr are a warrior race, and they look like they should be warriors.
Over here.
What do you want?
I'm keeping score.
Beckon me over and then have nothing to say to me. So just whacking away at these fellas. And they're all human ghosts, Ascalonians. Can I loot anything from these? No. Okay. I will mention one little issue while I'm here. I would really like it if we could pan the camera back, zoom the camera out a little bit more. This is as far as it goes, and it feels like a console game. The FOV, I want to see more around me. The FOV needs to be higher. Oddly enough, during the human starting zone, when you come to the boss at the end of it, your camera gets panned out even further, so it can take all of it in. So it can do it. I don't know why they don't give you the option though. Ooh. Respawning quite heavily. Okay, let's just get on with it. Fight my way to the front. Medic!
Get me up so I can die fighting.
Little cutscene for us.
I need your help, soldier. Tribune Brimstone has ordered me to the crypt. I'm too torn up to make
No
it.
excuses. It's
What's
your
so
job.
important that the Blood Legion Tribune is there?
Go ghost of Duke Barrington is far more powerful than we thought. His army just broke through our defenses. Ritlock's about to fight him head on. If he succeeds, it'll be weeks before the ghost reforms, and we can rebuild our perimeter.
On my way.
You lazy little shit. Too torn up. Get on your feet, you wuss. Oh, here we go. A few mortars. And didn't hit him at all. That's great. Let's try again. There we go. That's more like it. Burn. Right, let's leave that. Let's get on with it. Right, where are we heading? Straight on. Can I help these guys out? No, he's dead. I have no cure for death on me. Ooh, give you a chopping. The chopping you'll never forget. Stabby, stabby. Oof. Take that, Mr. Ghost. What? Who's saying that to me? I'll tell you what, there's more combat involved in this starting story than the human one. I just ran from point A to point B in that. Oh, I've unlocked my second ability. Lunge at your foe. Okay, let's try it. Rawr. Slice you up a treat, sir. That's right. I've collected quite a few of these blue sort of crafting items. The crafting is something I'll talk about later that I haven't yet found out how to. I haven't even found out where I learned the skill to craft. It's just a little bit worrying. Oh, what's this third? Hamstring. This is the other thing I've found out. There's a lot of abilities that are intended to cripple foes and sort of debuff them. There's a lot of them. I just see the abilities and think that's for PvP. That's for PvP. So it'd be interesting to see how it turns out. What's going on here? Once we scatters off. Okay. Oh shit. Wildly swinging with my sword. Come here, I want to swing my sword in your direction. Oh shit, best heal myself up a little bit. How long do I have to do this for? Oh, we're in, right. Old, Right, let's get in. Let's get in here. And I picked up some gloves, so... And I can't use them. Brilliant. Brilliant. Rawr! You think the one advantage a ghost has over things is that you can't smack it with anything. Your blade would go straight through. Poor fuckers, they can't even get ghostliness correct. I wish I could res these guys. Where are we? To the crypt. Leap at him. Let's picked up a different weapon. Give that a try. I guess that'll come in when I'm out of this area. So far, if you kill anything, I seem to pick up another weapon. The first thing I kill when I get out into the world after this area, I seem to get a new weapon. Oh wait, what's going on here? It's a herd of cats. Destroy the ghostly Duke. That is him. my I don't know if it'll come out in a vid like this, but I'm getting 11 FPS at the moment. It's quite atrocious. Fraps does seem to halve my frame rate. Oh, for a new computer. May just have to invest. I'll see what the final release is like after they've optimized it, and go from there. Really is starting to struggle lately. It's like a weeping sound coming from underneath my desk. A binary weep. Oh, okay, so there's... I suppose that's one good thing about this game, is because you've not got many abilities, you've only got 3 abilities with your main hand. You go, oh, hello. You can focus on the action, but doing that, I tend to ignore my health, and I tend to ignore what the quest is. Are there any other guys out there that are the players here with me? This person here, thief, I think. Oh dear. We've angered the beast. Oh Jesus. Terrifying roar. Sort out these little fellas. He's going down fairly easily, I suppose. Why did I... Oh. Sort out this little cheeky chap. Cowardly archer. Oh, holy shit! How did that happen? Let's fling rocks at them. Back of my feet. Seal myself up. There is a combat log, you might be pleased to know. Well, that was a big problem in Toll. So there you go, it's not too tricky. This is the first one I've actually died on. So there we are. I'm not entirely convinced it's the epic experience they think it is, or they wanted it to be. There's this whole thing about, you know, with WoW. Oh, hello, Mrs. Is Steve ascribe something? Yeah. Was it a job? Did you get paid? Scribe salt. At least they haven't given them boobs. That's always a little bit weird. She's probably got a lovely pair of teats, though, being a cat. I'm sorry.
That won't be necessary, Legionnaire. I hereby volunteer.
So there we go. Let's get rid of that. Set your reward. So this is about, it's only when you seem to complete your personal story quests, and I use quests in quote marks, that you get to select, or you get a reward as such. Doing the dynamic events, you don't really get a reward. Your reward is karma points, which is a form of in-game currency, XP, and some money. But it's only doing these that you seem to get equipment. So, what do I go for? Defense or attack? Let's try this. Let's go with defense, using a one hand. Okay. So there we go. So that was the intro sequence. Like I said, I don't know if it's as epic as they wanted. There was this thing about, you know, in WoW and other MMOs. I think other MMOs tried to tackle it, but with WoW pre-Cataclysm especially, you started off just having to, you know, kill boars and gnolls and things like that, and it was a little bit tiresome, felt a little bit grindy. So since then, I get the feeling that they want to try and put you into this big epic scenario, like there's a big battle going on and you're a part of it and you matter. So I guess that's what that was meant to be. I'm not entirely sure I got that feeling. It's too short. It didn't make me feel like I mattered. It made me feel a little bit like this is just something I have to do. Because it's not even a tutorial as such. If they combined it with being a bit of a tutorial, it might have helped. But I don't know. I can only be honest with you that it's all right, but it's not as epic as I think they thought it would be. Okay, so I'll leave it here for now, and hopefully come back with some more footage later.